On this channel, I'm accustomed to making videos about small pocketable lights, keychain flashlights, but not today. Today we're going to be taking a look at this monster, the T70 from TrustFire. This thing is huge, at least by my standards. It's a large flashlight, a really great thrower designed for tactical and hunting applications. So yeah, we'll take a look at this today. This thing is about it's a little over 9.5 inches long, or about 25 centimeters in length. And yeah, run by two 18650 cells, which we'll get into that a little bit later. Comes with a 3-year warranty. Got your max lumen output right here, 2300 lumens, 1000 meters of throw. 250,000 candela, IPX8 waterproof, drop safe to 1 meter. Max runtime on its lowest 35 lumen setting is 112 hours. And yeah, it comes in this awesome plastic hard case. Really cool packaging. It's got foam cutouts inside to keep everything snug and from sliding around. And then yeah, this kit comes with a bunch of bells and whistles, so I'll show you what all is included here. So yeah, as I mentioned, nice foam cutouts, keeping everything snug in here. Got your manual and O-rings right here. Also comes with a dual bay charger, as well as a micro USB to USB-A charging cable. Batteries are a really good addition to this kit. Very good value here because you get a 3400 milliamp hour capacity lithium rechargeable battery that does have a protection circuit. That's huge. If you're not familiar with protected cells, the protection circuit just prevents the voltage of this battery getting low enough to permanently damage the capacity of the cell over time. So really good value to have a couple of these included from TrustFire. So yeah, I get these cool looking cells with the kind of holographic label on them. Reminds me of those cool Pokemon cards when I was a kid. Yeah, so very cool to have these included as well. We also have a few different shims, kind of rubber shims with adhesive. And I think that these are designed to be used with this mount. So this is a mount that you can use on a rifle, like if you're hunting. You can fix this to your rifle for hunting, and these are very powerful magnets. I don't think this is M-LOK. I think this is just really strong magnets. That way you can mount the light and take it off when you don't need it any longer. So yeah, cool. This is included as well. Oh geez, there's those magnets. Really grabbing onto everything. And then yeah, on that note, you also get a spare end cap as well with a pressure switch right here, a tape switch. So if you want to activate the light on a rifle or attached to anything else, you can use this tape switch. Really cool that this is included as well. And then I'm not sure what this is for, to be honest. It might be for securing that tape switch. I'm not positive. So if you know what this is, please let us know in the comments. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what this is for. And then yeah, you got the light itself, and this lanyard was included on the flashlight when I opened the package. So yeah, nice lanyard, does have a cinch as well. And yeah, big old beastie light right here. So yeah, end cap, you have a tail cap switch. Very tactile, very positive. I can bring this closer to the mic. Yeah, great tail cap switch right here. Same can be said for the side switch as well. Very affirmative, very clicky. And this is an E-switch as well. So this will illuminate in various colors to indicate what battery status you have on this light as you use it, which is really cool. And then as we look it in the face, you can see giant clear reflector and a tiny little LED set way back in there. And everything about that just screams thrower. This thing wants to illuminate at distance. Very tiny LEDs with a smooth reflector sunken way back. That's going to be a great throwing flashlight. So we shall see that more outside as well as we go. But yeah, and then a little bit of crenulations on the bezel up here. Yeah, so this is the T70 from TrustFire. I will run through the different modes, and then we'll take this outside for some beam shots. Okay, before I throw the second battery into the light, I just want to show you a cool little detail. Got some branding on the negative end of the battery. Haven't seen that before, pretty neat. So yeah, I wanted to mention that, and then also you do have square threading here, and it is well lubricated. It's very, very smooth. Love that. And yeah, before we walk through the UI and the different modes, I just wanted to thank TrustFire because they did send this light to the channel for review. And as a small channel, I really appreciate the opportunity to do things like this. So thank you, TrustFire. And I also do have an affiliate link with them. So if you want to pick this light up or any other TrustFire product and support the channel, I would greatly appreciate that. That'll be down in the description below. But yeah, without further ado, let's talk about how you turn this thing on in the various modes. Basically, the only way to turn this light on is going to be with the tail cap switch right here. You cannot turn the light on with the side switch. So yeah, to turn the light on, you can just click that tail switch, and this is the low 35 lumen setting. One click of the side switch, this is how you cycle between different modes. It will get you up into the 190 lumen medium setting. Another click will get you into the 660 high setting, and then the last setting is that 2300 turbo max output right here. And then another click will bring you back down to the low 35. And then yeah, it does have memory, so whatever mode you leave the light on when you turn it off, the T70 is going to remember that when you click it back on. So that's about it. You do have momentary as well, so you don't have to fully click the light. So you have momentary operation if desired. And then another thing is strobe mode can be activated by pressing and holding the switch for 1.5 seconds. That'll bring you into strobe, just like that. And I'm pretty sure strobe is only in that 2300 lumen max output setting. Yeah, it does jump up to the max turbo output for strobe. So yeah, that's about it when it comes to the UI of the T70. So let's take this thing outside and get some beam shots. All right, we're outside with the T70. There you can see the illuminated E switch giving us our battery status. I'm going to drop it down to the low 35 lumen setting right here. And as you can see, very narrow beam, but good illumination nonetheless. Back corner out there is about 65 to 70 feet away behind the planter boxes right there. So yeah, that's what the 35 lumen low setting looks like. Bump it up to the 190 medium mode right here. And at this point, I can start to show a little bit more of its throw. Getting out to be on the fence there. And then we'll jump up to 660. You can really start to press out greater distance with this. And then 2300 lumen max turbo output right here. Oh yeah, there's a light that way as well. A tree, I should say. And then yeah, strobe coming up here. I'm going to drop it down to the low setting again. Pressing and holding the switch for 1.5 seconds will activate the strobe mode. So strobe coming up here. You know, everyone's got weird neighbors, and I've come to the realization that I am that weird neighbor. So hopefully my neighbors don't hate me at this point. Try not to bother them too much. I did want to show you the beam pattern of this light as best I could on the blank wall here. So yeah, as you can see, very concentrated, narrow hotspot with some fuzziness on the outside of the hotspot. And then this really crisp, defined secondary layer of spill. It's very even. And like I said, very, very crisp cutoff with that. And then as far as the angle that this light goes out, I'm trying to show this as best I can. But yeah, that's kind of what you're looking at. Hot spot, very precise right in the middle, and then that secondary spill going out at maybe a 45-degree angle. Final thoughts on the T70 from TrustFire, and really this whole kit. And that's something I wanted to bring up as well. It's kind of cool. I haven't seen this sort of thing in the flashlight world just yet, but you can kind of choose the different level of trim that you want to get with this kit. So if you just want the light itself and minimal accessories to the fully loaded kit that we have before us, you can kind of choose between the options of what accessories you might want included with these different levels of trim as far as this kit goes. But yeah, I think that's great. As a consumer, I just appreciate options in general. So it's kind of cool that they let you do that with this flashlight. Yeah, so if you need a kind of a duty light, as far as if you're hunting, law enforcement, security, something that can take a bit of abuse, a drop rating of 1 meter, once again, IPX8 waterproof. This is kind of a light that's designed to provide that a bit, and also has a good bit of runtime as well. Speaking of that, I'll put the manual at the very end of this video, and you can pause as I scroll through that, check out the runtime and different specs and stuff like that if you're interested as well. On that note, I think we're going to wrap the video up. There are a lot of great lights on the market. I hope this video helped you get a good look at the T70 from TrustFire. And yeah, really appreciate you watching. If you have any questions that I didn't cover in the video, just put them in the comments. I'll try to get to those as well. But I appreciate you watching. God bless. Take care.